I never told this story before. I might have told it on a live stream when I was buzzing, but I thought it was funny because it just reminded me. So I just went to the ATM to get some cash out. And I remember the last time I was in Long Island, it might have been about maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. And so I go to the ATM right there, right? And I'm getting some cash out. And there were like maybe, I don't know, but maybe 5 or 6 people in the back of me. So I get my cash and I turned around and I walked away. And normally when I get cash out, I don't get a receipt. I don't feel I need a receipt every time I get cash out. And so I turned around and I walked away, and I could have sworn I put no receipt, but it spits out a receipt anyways. And so I'm walking away and I hear it spit the receipt, and I said, oh crap. And I turned around, and this, I don't know if he was from MS, I think he was. He's a very greasy looking guy. There's a lot of MS in Brentwood. That's where I was at, on Long Island. And so I turned around, and then I see him like grab the receipt, and I was like, is he gonna go look at it? And then I said, forget it, who cares? And then I kept walking, and I turned around again, and the guy was talking to his friend, and they were looking at me. And I was like, you know, it was maybe about, what was it, 5 o'clock? So the sun was coming down. So it wasn't like it was 11 o'clock at night where I would be worried. But I was like, and then I remember, I'm like, I know damn well they wouldn't have even if these guys were like criminal crooks, I know they wouldn't do anything stupid in broad daylight. Or at least not broad daylight, but you know, the sun was still out. So I'm not gonna lie though, I got to my van as quickly as I could. Yeah, I got to my van as quickly as I could, and I left. And I was like, man, what if they followed me and try to rob me? Yeah, because I'm a YouTube baller, you know, kind of, sort of. I'm, you know, baller. See, you guys are lucky out there. You guys are lucky, you know, working your jobs, because you don't have to worry about that. But see, guys like me, see, I'm an elite white guy, right? I'm an elite white guy, you know, kind of like, you know, so, you know, when you're an elite white guy, you got to worry about stuff like that, because you're an elite white guy. But a lot of you out there, I mean, I love you guys for supporting me and all, but you're not elite white guys. You know, you guys are just like regular white guys, or you're regular black guys. I'm sure there's some elite black guys that are watching me, but you know, to be an elite white guy like me, you really gotta be in a certain what I like to call a taxual bracket. Taxual bracket, you know what I'm saying? See, thankfully, you guys don't have to worry about stuff like that. But you know, me, dude, LA's the only place that if I'm holding my gimbal and I'm like talking, and people can tell that I'm doing a vlog, they're like looking at you hard. They're like, look, see, nobody anywhere else, they just kind of look at you to see what you're doing, but out here, they're like looking at you to see who you are. It could be very, very dangerous for an elite white guy like me, so. The problems of the poor. Thank God I don't know that anymore. But one day it could happen, so. All right, guys, I gotta get in my van and sit there for a while. Catch up with you later. Peace out.